Mephisto has finally made his MCU debut in Ironheart, though the question is now where he might show up next. A supernatural big bad, Mephisto thrives on making deals and claiming souls, playing on the fears of mortals that he's the devil. Having made a dark deal with Riri Williams at the end of her new series, the hope is that the MCU's new demon lord is just getting started. As seen in Ironheart's ending, Mephisto was confirmed to be the hidden benefactor who gave Parker Robbins his hood imbued with dark magic, played by Sacha Baron Cohen. Once Riri defeated Parker and took the hood, Mephisto set his sights on her, cutting a deal to bring back her deceased friend Natalie. That said, Mephisto's influence is wide-ranging, meaning there are several future MCU projects in which he could potentially appear. Releasing at the end of 2025, Wonder Man will debut Simon Williams in the MCU, played by Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. Simon Williams is an aspiring actor with superpowers auditioning for the lead role in a superhero television series in Universe. Joined by Sir Ben Kingsley's Trevor Slattery, the MCU's fake Mandarin, Wonder Man should be a humorous exploration into the world of filmmaking within the MCU itself. That being said, Simon Williams does have some history with Mephisto in the comics. At one point, he and his brother were recruited by Mephisto's son Blackheart against his demon father. Additionally, one could easily see Mephisto offering fame and fortune, seeking to cut a deal with Williams. Vision Quest is another MCU series in development, starring Paul Bettany's White Vision. The variant of the original Vision created by Sword disappeared after 2021's WandaVision. James Spader is also set to make his MCU return as Ultron. However, Tommy Maximoff, also known as Speed, might also appear in Vision Quest, especially after Wiccan found his twin brothers all along and put it into a new body. With Billy having broken the laws of life and death, perhaps Mephisto might try to claim the Maximoff boys' souls. After all, he does have some key comic connections to Tommy and Billy's unique existence, which the MCU could easily adapt. 6. Spider-Man. Brand New Day. One More Day, Brand New Day. It was recently revealed that the fourth MCU Spider-Man movie starring Tom Holland will be titled Brand New Day. While it's an exciting title teasing a new chapter as the start of a new trilogy for the Wallcrawler, it comes from a rather infamous time in Spider-Man's comics journey. Likewise, the controversy surrounding Brand New Day heavily involves Mephisto himself. In the aftermath of the Civil War, Aunt May was shot and near death when Mephisto approached Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson with a deal, wanting their marriage in exchange for saving May's life. As such, the couple agreed in the controversial One More Day storyline. Essentially, Marvel's editorial wanted to soft reboot Spider-Man, removing his years of marriage and job teaching in favor of his earlier status, struggling to find balance in his life. Indeed, the subsequent storyline with the rebooted reality for Spider-Man was titled Brand New Day. As such, it's certainly possible that Mephisto could have a role in the fourth Spider-Man movie. After all, Tom Holland's Spider-Man did just lose his Aunt May in No Way Home, and the promise of potentially getting her back in a new reality could be very tempting. Likewise, it's been rumored that Sadie Sink will be playing Mayday Parker, the daughter of Spider-Man and Mary Jane Watson from another reality. In the comics, Mayday was the reason why Mephisto wanted Spider-Man's marriage erased. Having foreseen that Mayday would one day bring about his demise in the future, Mephisto tried to prevent her existence in the first place. Bringing about the culmination of the multiverse saga, Avengers, Doomsday, will also introduce Dr. Doom, played by Robert Downey Jr. While we don't yet know what kind of Dr. Doom we're going to get, one can imagine he'll be equally skilled in both science and magic as in the comics. If so, it's worth noting that Mephisto is a core reason why Doom is such a powerful sorcerer. One has to wonder if Mephisto might play a role in Dr. Doom's MCU origins. On the page, Mephisto claimed the soul of Victor Von Doom's mother when he was just a child. Imprisoned in Mephisto's domain for years, Doom began studying magic with fierce determination, making routine attempts to free her, eventually succeeding after Doom coerced the aid of Doctor Strange. Regardless, one has to wonder if Mephisto might play a role in Dr. Doom's MCU origins as well. The final movie in the multiverse saga, Avengers: Secret Wars, is expected to be a major crossover across realities, the likes of which we've never seen before. As such, it's certainly possible that we might see a Mephisto appearance at some point in the 2027 movie. He could even just be featured in a post-credit scene, teasing future MCU stories to come. Initially, one might not expect a supernatural villain like Mephisto to appear in a project like Armor Wars. Then again, people were thinking the same thing about Ironheart. Assuming Armor Wars is still in development with Don Cheadle's War Machine, I could easily see Riri Williams' story continuing here, as opposed to an Ironheart Season 2, including her dark deal with Mephisto. Supposedly, Mahershala Ali's Blade movie is still happening. When it does, the vampire hunting movie could arguably serve to incorporate Mephisto to some degree. This is especially true if Marvel Studios is indeed looking to expand the supernatural side of the MCU. Blade could be the first chapter in an arc that sees Sacha Baron Cohen's Mephisto as a true overarching supernatural big bad. One rumored MCU project's Young Avengers Strange Academy Ghost Rider. There are also plenty of expected and rumored MCU projects where Mephisto could appear that have yet to be fully confirmed and/or greenlit. This includes the assumed Young Avengers Champion project the MCU has been building toward. After all, a Champions comics arc did see Mephisto cutting deals with several young heroes and even Blackheart possessing Riri Williams. While development is reportedly on pause, Strange Academy could be a perfect project for Mephisto. Ironheart had more than a few elements, setting up an adaptation of the comic series that sees the Sorcerer Supreme creating his own school for the magically gifted. Likewise, many MCU fans are hoping for a supernatural Midnight Suns project with a roster including Doctor Strange, Blade, Moon Knight, Ghost Rider, and more. Furthermore, an MCU Ghost Rider project would have to include Mephisto. After all, the Demon Lord is the one who binds the spirit of vengeance to Johnny Blaze. At any rate, Sacha Baron Cohen as Mephisto has all the makings of being a major big bad for the MCU. With any luck, he won't be forgotten and will show up in multiple future MCU projects going forward.